Future. Hello, you're listening to Ben Johnson alongside
Shree Harrington from Edmonton, Alberta.
Okay, this is a battle of titans. King of the Hill match. Let's see if Mavs can maintain their supremacy here. Mavericks, having lost Jason Mergler for the 2023 Nationals. Mitch confirmed, was it also 2022?
Nope, just 2023.
Just 2023? We're conferring amongst yourselves? And 2022, until the rule change allowing for the return of the prodigal son. Meanwhile, Future, a team that has merged as a kind of if you're familiar with Boss and familiar with the Calgary community, they became kind of the default team learning foam here.
Yeah, and they're getting prepped here, going for the rush. I think we're all anticipating a very fast game, like all of the men's games, but especially these two, I think, match up pretty well. It's going to be an exciting match. And I did get confirmation as well that Jason Mergler only missed last year for the Mavs, so he did play.
Okay, so 2022.
Yeah.
Yep. And of course, he didn't miss Mavs that year. He was doing Rampage that year.
Yes.
You may know them by many names over the years, but either way, they've been the champions.
Yeah, same kind of core group, sticking around, and a lot of experience, a lot of skill.
Well, and you know, almost to a person, Dodgeball Canada national experience on the foam team.
Yeah.
Currently on the foam men's team would be Jeff Snow again, Jason Mergler, and on the other end, Dan Lack and
Cody Dan
I'm not
Foley.
seeing him right. Where's Cody Dan Foley?
He's over.
Oh, he's taking
out.
He's going to be taking the toss back. And we're underway here for the men's quarterfinals. The burden will be on the reigning champs, the Mavs. Big throws, taking out Dan Lack, and before he can even get a shot off, Cody Dan Foley eliminated.
A few casualties on the Future side there. Nigel Wong was taken out right off the rush.
Big start, proving their dominance. Good throw, Adam Bader getting one out there. He's often been the #1 target, so seeing him with two others, breath of fresh air.
Look at how well he's surviving.
Oh, and he had an easy opportunity at a catch. He was doing a stare down. I'm not sure what was going on there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he was anticipating another throw coming in to try and dodge, or if he was caught a little bit watching his throw there, but.
Now Sean Chiem on the right wing for Future alongside co-captain Koo. Snow, Ranakan, Lasiak, and Tate. Tate on the right wing. It's Snow with the throw. Unable to block it. There's
Lasiak. It
Lasiak.
up into him, it looks like. So.
Yeah, he was doing the kind of the triangle block where you keep your elbows to your body. Koo providing some last words for Chiem.
A 2v1 situation. Jeff Snow and Spencer Tate here against Chiem.
Shot clock counting down against him. No counterattack. Ball rolling. Stopped by the retriever there. Burden, Mavericks. Confirmed elimination. First point on the board.
Yeah, looks like they had a little bit of a 1-2 situation there, not throwing directly at the same time. It was effective. Team able to dodge that first throw, but that second one looks like it just nicked him on the hip.
Well, anything will be better this time around for Future.
Yeah.
If they can keep 5 players at the minimum, and if they can do a trade on the opening rush. Matthew Garcia-Severa, he bobbles that one, so this is best case scenario aside from getting an elimination themselves.
Yeah.
Likely they chose a more defensive rush. Big throw, and there we say
taking out
typical
Bader.
#1 target, the Trebuchet. Hard hit, back and forth, exchanging outs. Burden to throw on Future with the extra ball, 4 men, ball apiece. One and countered, and the counter was good. And 2 outs, taking their shots and making it happen.
Yeah, lots of throws, lots of counters, back and forth. It's fun dodgeball to watch for sure. I feel like I'm watching tennis, just moving my head back and forth.
Boy, did that second one count? No, it did not. That ball immediately hit the ground and confirmed an out.
It was a nice catch though, but unfortunately doesn't count for anything.
3v2, Chiam still on. Nigel Wong an early out in the first set, going alongside his teammate who survived the entire time. Mergler readies, active ball block.
He is a very good blocker. Not often getting it rebounded into him or anything like that.
Oh, Spencer Tate unable to pull that one in. He was shadowing back. Ball advantage now for future 2v2. Garcia Severa getting a ball from the retriever. Are we going to see a counter? Oh, and a tap. The trailer hits the right leg of Mergler. Player advantage on future.
We've got Silvera here in a 1v situation.
Matty Garcia Severa. Plenty of balls on his end. Unbelievable athleticism. Full body control. You're going to see him flying to the ground at some point.
Absolutely.
Wow. Big rip, ground. Referee's very quick to point that out to keep the play going.
Garcia is not on Team Canada this year, but not for lack of skill. He's just didn't try out this year, but a lot of previous experience on the world stage.
Burden to throw on Chiam. The exchange ball, no damage. He's on the ground and confirmed the out. Got so close. Now I wonder, would they sit Chiam now because he's been playing full out for 2 straight.
Yeah, and being the last one on, it takes a lot out of you. It's a lot more throws, a lot more effort on the arm.
And now Sean Farron taking the middle, so they're switching up to have Dan Lack on the right wing. No changes for Mavericks. Tate super quick. Goes a little bit too high. Ranakaran unable to make that throw. Dan Foley holding up the wing for future. He's the target. Pump fakes some protection, but no counterattacks.
Future now with 4 balls.
Back and forth exchanges. Does Laziak do it? He doesn't quite.
Doesn't quite get it.
Dan Foley doing a great job with protection. So we now have only 4 maps.
Against 5 future players.
Big hits.
A double.
Yeah, it is.
Taking out Snow and Mergler.
He had a quarter of Team Canada right there. 2 Mavs remaining on defensive counterattack. Unsuccessful.
But taking that trade, Dan Foley against Ranakan.
And that's what you absolutely need to do. Spencer Tate, all day Tate, confirms the out. Keeping it close.
Keeping it close. We love to see it.
Mavericks is Latin for the present. Future, we know what that means. So what are we going to see here?
Somewhere in between.
Today's champs, question mark, tomorrow's. Tate now taking the inside toss. We're not going to have any pitches. Just now, future with the burden because they won the last set.
Mergler blocking that.
Yeah, he's unfazed. Good pressure by Lack, returning, taking the play call. Bader's ready. He sends one. Knowing he's the target, he's being protected ably by his both wingers. They were slow to retreat. Ooh, hard hit on the #1 target. I'm not sure what you do if you're future. Just to, do you kind of just allow that to happen, or do you start protecting him more, or put a ball in his hands?
I think, I mean, Bader was looking there for the catch. So for me, if I'm not able to dodge, not able to catch in that moment, or I'm not feeling that game, that's working for me, having a ball might be a little bit better.
Future providing pressure. they've got the ball advantage, so they're going to have a play call now. A huddle, a little bit slowing down. Shot clock counting down against them. Down to the final 2 seconds. They throw it Mergler. He gets up and out of the way. Jumping jacks are easy for him. Back and forth volleys. One of my favorite videos of the 2019 Worlds is a throw that he had that went pretty far off court and made its way back in, essentially hitting the player like where Lack was. And Mergler's out. There was a question on Dan Foley, but I guess he blocked that last minute.
Blocked it pretty easily there. Yeah, but he wasn't looking until the last minute.
And that's one of the things when it's like an on-body ball. As GM is targeted for 2.
So 3 future players here against 4 Mavs.
Good ups, Koo. There's 3 players who used to be playing on a wing. We'll see how they do for future. Hard throw high. Garcia Severa coming in for the play call.
This is the first game of the day, so arms are probably a little bit warm, but maybe not quite there yet. But mostly pretty accurate throws today so far.
And for one of these men's teams, this will be the last game of the day. Good ups there again by Tate. Burden the throw on Mavericks. With 1 extra player. Dan Foley targeted, he stays alive. Rips it back, and there we see that backcourt drop by Garcia Severa. Dan Foley eliminated. Now 3-2. Soft tossing at Koo, tricky throws. 2 balls apiece for the future men. They crisscross it, missing wide on both throws. Mavs return. That was a pretty unique dodging there by Koo, kind of like a system malfunction.
Minimum effort, maximum results.
That would look. If you ever tased him, that's what he'd look like. Garcia Severa, great form on both of their parts.
Future's pushing up quite a bit, given they're in that kind of defensive position. They have made a few trades, but when you are down bodies, making those trades isn't necessarily what you want to do. We see that kind of here, a couple counters.
Yeah, as we see one now, but to the advantage of Mavs, doubled up on players. Ball advantage, Mike Koo. Rips one midcourt. That rebound coming all the way back to him.
Hits Garcia, who says, I'm already out.
So we're going to see history repeat itself. And unlike history, Cam Ranican unable to pull that one in. He almost did, now 1v1.
And he is so known for his catch.
Oh, what a throw! Through the blockers.
Mike Koo.
Head tap there.
Yeah, and you can tell Spencer Tate not happy with that, but it makes it a 2-2 game here, Future and Mavs.
2-2 game. Aren't we glad to see this one on the #1 stream? Wow.
That's what I call exciting dodgeball. The refs are having a little conference, so they've paused the timer.
2-2 score. Richard Thompson now on the right wing, taking the opening rush.
8.5 minutes left here in the first half. We are doing 40-minute playoff games, so 2 20-minute halves.
Sean Farron in center.
Bader again in that 5 spot, so not changing
hoping his co-captain is going to protect him there.
Yeah.
But again, maybe it's just something you acknowledge, is that he's going to be target #1. And if he does survive, they get to bring out the trebuchet. Farron doing his part. Unbelievable shot accuracy on those opening pitches. Michael Lazic eliminated. There's that Bader throw. Unable to connect this time. Look out, Mavericks, Snow, Mergler, Garcia Severa, Thompson. At what point all of these members were on the same Team Canada squad.
Bader looking for that up earlier. He didn't quite make it. He did see this one, but didn't quite secure that. But love to see the effort.
And hops on the bench with his co-captain Koo. Let's see how Farron does holding up the left wing. Dan Foley, no stranger to that area. Chiam, no stranger to staying alive. So meanwhile, I think Tom Singh is a superpower. When he stays still, it's like a video game. It's like he disappears.
I haven't seen him too much on the court yet today, so excited he's right in front of me.
So watch out, Dan Foley is what I would say.
Is he looking for those crosswords?
Yeah, and it's just almost like waiting for you to forget about him.
Okay, blending in.
Good quick work in transition there. Garcia Severa prepared for it. Snow with the play call. 3 men heading into the attack zone. Oh, attempted catch, Chiam. And that's a real catch right there. Point on the board.
Yeah, and Ranikan's so known for his catching, and he makes it look so easy. He doesn't move very much, it's just his hands, and he's able to track that ball so well. I wish I could do the same.
And there's something to be said for kind of being sturdy as a catcher. Some players, like Garcia Sobera, somehow thrive as just like a gas-like form. They're just like seeing kind of lightning happen as they play. As Chiam running away, he gets tagged. It's been a good few moments here for Ranikan.
I'm watching that side, right?
Burden to throw, future. Alex Chang, he's on court and makes it happen with the catch.
Tom Singh is not happy about that, but Future has 6 on the court.
Good blocking, Jeff Snow. Lethal due to having an ambidextrous body there. Had to take either one of those arms.
Yeah, that's some good skill.
Kulak, Dan Foley ready to go.
Go, go.
Confirmed, too low. Mergler, a player, you just absolutely know he uses every part of his body, constantly adjusting as well the armor he's got on, whether it's the elbow pad or the knee pad right there, we see.
Yeah.
But it's like a corkscrew the way he unwinds.
5, 4.
Staying alive still. Meanwhile, him and Jeff Snow, they have a great example of also having a short arm throw.
Okay.
And
Not
those
a lot of
ones,
wind-up.
if you see those brutal ones where there's no reaction. Whoa, what a catch. So we're going to react to that one. Dan Foley making it happen, taking out Captain Snow.
That is a huge target to take out. I mean, any one of these guys is.
Up and out. Clipping the wings. We now have 3 players remaining for Mavs.
I don't think we've seen this from Future yet, where they have quite so many bodies on the court and have that big of an advantage. Burden is on Future here.
Great call coming from Dan Lack. Calls his own number. Ably blocked by Laziak.
Again with that kind of triangle block, but blocks it straight back to Future.
Also like calling it a T-Rex block.
Yep. Just keep it in.
yeah. The baby hands kind of thing. Yeah. And here we are. Mavericks men, 2 balls in their hands, ready, set, crossing. They're ready for it, and that counter was perfectly placed. Koo and Farron doing a brilliant job in that left wing.
Tall order here for Garcia, 1v situation against 6 Future players.
Meanwhile, good luck hitting that small a target.
So agile on the court too.
And great use of all the, see, and that's his move.
Yeah.
Unable to pull it in, perfectly placed. Lots of celebration here on the Future end. Unbelievably a 3-3 game.
Just under 3.5 minutes remaining in the set. Very even so far.
Farron staying on court. Chang, back-to-back games. Tom Singh inside rush. So Spencer Tate and Tom Singh taking the opening rush. And everyone's going defensive.
Yeah, I think Chang was maybe looking for that to place a ball right away, but didn't quite make that initial catch off the rush.
Big cheers in the stadium here. Lots of great games today.
Yeah, I think behind us is Hard as Foam and Oils, so that's probably a good matchup.
As Koo is tagged out. Hanakan returning to the back line. Now his teammates too. Burden the throw will be on Future. Big throw, getting low. Jason Mergler. You see Severa passing the ball to him. Quickly moving. Well-established team, well-oiled team, the Mavericks. They're able to very quickly make a play and get it going. It's one of the differences you'll see between the intermediate and advanced team is kind of that time to action. Perfectly placed shot. Something you don't often see, and it might be something as a player to learn, is how to kind of fall to the ground sideways.
Yes, absolutely. I think it's interesting because like a lot of people come into dodgeball from other sports, very athletic, and not to say that these guys don't have the athleticism, but the experience level and the dodgeball IQ and the court awareness, that quick to action piece that you're talking about, is what does make teams so successful. It's whether you're able to read the situation, how quickly, and how quickly you're able to react.
And now let's take a look here. Pressure provided by the Mavs. Dan Foley unfazed by it. Burden to throw, Mavericks. Shot clock counting down against them. Team hopping out of the way. Crosser does not connect.
1 minute.
Final
1
minute
minute
of the first half. So unlikely we're going to see 2 more sets. So pretty much this round will decide who goes into the second half of the lead.
Yeah, unless we see some quick action here, but it looks like Mavs are playing a little bit more on the back line, letting Future kind of dictate the pace because they have the player advantage.
And because of that, it'll be Mavericks burden to throw. Hard, perfectly placed under the ball, over the shoelaces, taking out Farron. But both players remaining for Future could survive 20 minutes, given the right scenario. In that back court.
No look. I feel like Cheem was looking straight ahead at Spencer Tate, who's locked up against him, and just kind of does a no-look cross court there.
Final throws not connecting, and we are at first no block.
Still 3-3.
3-3, shoot tree, said he. Mavs 4 players to 2, so that's a big advantage here. An extra thrower with the third ball. As they get to the back line, Tom Singh taking the ball and the left wing. And they target Chim. Now the nasty throws from Dan Foley as he unleashes everything. He might sell it for a catch.
Yeah, he is such a good catcher. He's also such a good blocker, and I know in 1v situations like this, he likes to hug that back line, block a little bit there. There is a timeout here also that Mavs have taken, which probably gives Dan Foley a little bit of breathing room. Looks like he's laying down, having some water. Just relaxing.
Power nap. Just showing how casual he can be about this.
Yeah, but like I was saying, he's such a good blocker.
And then incidentally gets a little sweat stain on the ground.
Very good catcher as well, though. We are in no block, so he won't be able to use that skill this time. But we'll see what he can pull out here.
And expect him to get a quick throw out. He is someone that likes to go 1-2.
I'm expecting Mavs to probably throw 2 at him.
Well, it's a ball apiece, and that's the tricky part right now. You're going to see a lot of pump fakes probably from Mavs men to disguise the throwers.
Yeah, maybe 2 balls and a trailer is what I would do. Survives all 4. Spencer Tate going over that center line.
Good ups. The old flying squirrel, as it were.
Yeah.
Dan Foley Sends one, a little calm in the action right now. Burden to throw will be on Mavs with the player advantage. Attempt, unsuccessful. That's very much that Dan Foley attempt where he's able to use that flexibility of his, go low, try and snatch at it.
Yeah, you see a lot of guys do that in this sport. I mean, women too, but definitely a lot more of that kind of tombstone vibe.
It's tricky. Is like, again, as an intermediate player, no one would suggest trying to do a hand catch. I often say try and think 3 points of contact. But at that elite level, just that ability to put hands on the ball as it's passing you, unbelievably impressive.
Yeah, that reaction time is so important.
So both teams probably feeling good about themselves. Mavs expecting to lead, respecting the 1 point difference here. Future within reach.
I'm so curious to know what they're saying in that little huddle there, if they're changing anything up or if they're kind of saying keep playing our game. It's working. It's just, you know, that anything could happen here.
Another thing I like about a lot of these sort of larger squad teams is sometimes there's a designated second half player, and usually that person participates in the rush. So that means they are fresh and ready to sprint.
Right, especially with the speed and how many outs we've seen right off the rush. That initial kind of speed and agility to get that pass back, so important. Mavs coach looking for clarification on the score. It is 4-3 for Mavs as we start the second half.
Richard Tom Singh is sitting. So we're having Spencer Tate, Michael Laziak ready there for the opening rush. Cam Ranakan ready to take the toss back. Matthew Garcia Silvera having communication there with Jeff Snow. And finally Jason Mergler making his way to the 2 position. On the other end, Dan Lack, Cody Dan Foley, Sean Cheam ready for the opening rush. Sean Farron ready to bring the sniper shot on the toss back. Adam Bader and Mike Koo captaining the left wing. Farron, yet again, another accurate shot, but Laziak prepared for it this time.
Yeah, he had the 2-ball double block there.
Good ups, protection, pushing into the attack zone. Waiting for co-captain Bader. Play call likely coming from him. Shot clock counting down. And just touching. To see how you like to call him the trebuchet. He's just such a tall body player.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Garcia Silvera gets so small behind the ball.
There are quite a few tall players on the court, mostly on the Mavs side, but yeah, lots of big wind-ups and a lot more distance to be able to get that throw.
Garcia Silvera quick up into the attack area. Hustles back, communicating with his teammates. Snow with the play call. Watch for him. He sends it. Counterattack. Look at the squeeze from Garcia Silvera. Perfect hand placement to avoid finger blocking. Something you don't need to worry about. Tree of cloth fame.
Yeah, it's been hard transitioning from cloth to foam sometimes. I have to think about it like, am I allowed to have that right?
Oh, they got him. See, and what's unbelievable for me is it's intentional for them on the wings. Just let them kind of take it.
Yeah.
Long fakes. Oh, hard throw on the tall Merkler. That was a second-story throw there.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting that coming. I think it was like kind of tried to dodge it at the last second there, but.
Meanwhile, the Snow throw also quick. No counterattack happening. Garcia Silvera sharing the ball with Snow. Ranakan getting it. Part of the play call. Spencer Tate on the right. And Snow and his team. No! Oh!
Looks like they both didn't touch it with their hands, though.
Yeah,
just all ball.
That is shocking to me.
But a big opportunity missed for sure.
Yeah, 1-2 punch.
Ranakan still taking out Cheem there, making the catch, but then getting hit right after.
I don't know how neither of them put fingers on that.
No. And I think credit to the Mavs there. They were pressuring so much that not giving Cheem time to really look for the actual catch there.
But he definitely booped at it with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good throw right on target. Lasic hands the ball off now, 2v2.
Yeah, you got to think he's a little bit frustrated just getting caught back on and getting out right away.
Now, Dan Foley again. 2 sets in a row, the last man standing for future. Going up against Garcia, Severa, and Tate. A lot of movement on his throws.
He was going for a little bit of a drop shot there on Garcia, knowing I think that Garcia was going to get so low like he does.
Also, kind of seems like he's above the game when he's playing. He's chewing gum, like almost purely unreactive.
Yeah, that would probably unnerve me a little bit, to be honest.
Throw. Staying alive is Garcia Severa. See, like
they're both smiling at each other, yeah.
Battle of the best. Garcia Silvera has played Dan Foley when Dan Foley was a member of the USA squad.
A 3-ball block there.
And that ball did not get disarmed either. Oh, but that one did!
Wild finish there.
Yeah. It's kind of a funny moment to go from being like, wow, he had 3 in hand and didn't get disarmed, and then gets that one whipped off.
Yeah, so Dan Foley's staying on, even though, like you mentioned, he was last player on. Must be a little bit tired, but we're looking for a towel here. I think there's a bit of a sweat spot, maybe.
Out about 10 seconds, please. Yeah. And then subtract ball.
And we're going to put 10 seconds back on the clock.
And it is 5-3 for Mavs with 15 and a half minutes remaining in the half. Lots of time left for future to try and tie this back up and maybe creep ahead a little bit. Lots of dodgeball left.
Meanwhile, Alex Chang back in center, Sean Farron sitting. Pump fakes both sides, and Nathaniel Zanke taking the wing. Speaking of second half player, he's ready to go and fresh. Again. But, oh, okay. Jason Mergler staying alive on that one. Getting those feet back and the ball down to protect himself.
Couple of high throws going around.
Snow, Garcia Severa, Mergler ready in the attack zone. Hard hit on the outside elbow. Koo on his body before any reaction. Future ready, sets, targeting Snow, delivering on him. Zanke electing no counter.
Yeah, he only had 1 ball, so I don't blame him for not letting that go.
Good ups. Dan Foley, he could go all day. He could probably have a 4-day tournament and be no problem.
Yeah, he's looking pretty fresh in spite of it being day 3.
Good ball block. Zanke passing to teammates. Making sure Mergler has ball in hand.
4 balls now for future. They just threw 1 last time. They are down 1 player.
Oh, a preemptive throw, striking Cheem. He almost had it. The counter's also good. Taking out Dan Foley.
Also looking for that catch there.
Meanwhile, conferring just to see whether the ball retriever, wearing the Chang jersey, Yvonne Scher, was eligible to touch that ball. It's all good. Alex Chang sends it. He's now on the right wing.
Ball retrievers are really putting in the work here. It's been a lot of throws going all over the place.
Good tag, cross, does not connect. Get ready for the hail of bullets, Dan Lack. But he's got actually most of the balls, now that I say that. So ready for midcourt throw, sends one.
Does hit out Garcia.
Next. That's when you're kind of feeling the weight of, you're in the 30th minute, getting tired, but also feeling good with a 2-point lead and plenty of other players.
Absolutely.
So he's not in his super mode right now. Oh, that final one. Almost a catch opportunity. Just needed to press those balls into his face.
Yeah, absolutely. Would have been exciting, but. So 6-3 now for Mavs. They are taking a bit more of a commanding lead here. Wonder if they're going to play a little bit more defensively, a little bit more slow to play the clock for the rest of this half, or if they're going to just keep coming out swinging.
And a false start is called, I believe, on Richard Thompson. They are allowed one false start this half. And if it happens again, it will be as if a player was caught out or hit out.
Yeah. Bader taken out there. It looks like Nigel Long is on the court.
On fakes. Big throw, taking out Chang. Burden to throw, future. Long sends it on Mergler. No connection. Burden to throw, Mavericks. 3 hustling forward. Snow throw, counter. Ably blocked. In super mode now is Garcia Severa. He's ready for that one.
Sankey pressuring for that ball.
Yankee sends one. Black was ready for it. Now the future men. Ready, set. And a big catch! Like we said, super mode activated. Garcia Severa.
He's pumped up, you can tell. Which I think is that attitude pumps up the rest of the team, gets them excited. They do have the lead, so anything to keep that going.
Big point right now. If you could bring it within 1, we're within striking distance. A 3-point advantage late in the second half against the Mavericks. That's a death knell right there. Hey, Alex Chin back
taking
on.
out Jason Mergler too.
Just as the shot's expiring to send one, Garcia Severa sends it on Lack. Like we said, Lack, a member of Team Canada Men's Foam. Sankey flexing, getting low, getting out of the way.
Burden is on Mavs.
Shots exchanged back and forth, no connections. And on his way down, Dan Foley gets eliminated by the trailer. 5 Mavs, 4 Future. They've got the ball burden though.
2, 1.
Perfectly placed, and those grips weren't able to do it this time.
Great hit there from Chim.
And another strong Snow throw. Tough to be the opposing winger, Jeff Snow. Sent to him, he stays alive. 3v4, Zanke with the play call, passing it over to Tom Singh. Ranican always tries for the sneaky throws. Can't do it this time. Now, Future returns volley at Ranican, high and away of him. Chang providing pressure at least. Making Snow look forward during the play call.
Throwing 2 at Ranican, who dodges out of the way. Giving that ball advantage.
1-2, trailer missing as well. Slow it down, says Yvonne Scher. You got 5 balls, Tom Singh. Pressures, but giving it up to Zanke. He's gonna have the ball on the wing as defender, sends it back.
Pressures, takes out Lack, dodges away from Chim's throw.
No eliminations. Now 2v4. Timeout called by the Mavericks.
They do have Victor coaching them.
Vic Gravilli, former member of the men's and women's foam. Coaching squad, I should say.
Yeah.
Member of the team. Meanwhile, Mark Sisravi and Shade Berkeley as coaches. Shade Berkeley, the current coach of the women's foam.
Yeah.
Vic Gravilli, now cloth coach.
Yeah, men's cloth. He took the reins partway through the program this season. And it sounds like he's been taking his kind of foam agility focus and vision and applying it to that team. I've heard from a few of the guys. They've been really enjoying his coaching.
So then if you end up getting that number, the minute number, it always spins like that extra.
I feel like you should be wearing like monk-like robes. And we are men of the cloth. And we're ready to get going again. 2 against 4, Burden Mavericks. Good ups, Chang. Burden again. Mavericks, Chim stays alive with that quick block.
So just over 8 minutes remaining in the half. This is such an important point here for future if they're able to pull it out.
Watch for counters, watch for just little moments of imbalance. You're not going to see it much from the Mavericks, though. A perfectly placed throw. Chim, no stranger to being in a 1v situation, but he hasn't been able to turn any of them into a point for his team. And 1-2 punch makes it happen. Big lead time now.
Yeah, 4-point advantage here for the Mavs. Just a few minutes remaining in the second half. This is Ravi talking to the future guys.
Which he shouldn't be doing right now, by the way, because it's not a timeout. So
Walking
clip
onto the
that
court.
and give him some advice for later.
Not something anyone's.
And interestingly, Farron on the left wing.
Yeah.
So Nigel Wong, okay, they're going to go to Koo. They're trying to mix it up here. And it somewhat worked out because Lack made it happen with the cross-court throw on Lassett.
But just one ball here for future.
Oh, man, 1-2 punch, so strong. Mavericks closing this one out.
They throw 3, though, giving the ball advantage to future. Jason Mergler dodging out of the way on that throw.
So shout out to the Melbourne Merglers who have his name, image, and likeness as their logo.
Really?
Yeah. This guy's
So
famous in
famous.
Australia, yeah.
Should get his autograph after this.
Fun story is I actually got his jersey for my son, and on picture day, that's what he wore.
Oh, that
Showed
was
it to
fun.
him earlier this tournament. And ready, set, another snow throw. Sweeping the legs of Sean Farron.
3v3.
Yeah, exactly. 1-2 on target. They're making it happen. It seems like they don't mind if they're sending a couple just to make sure they're hitting the shot, as they earlier took out Dan Foley similarly.
I mean, especially against a team like Future, so good at looking for those single catches, at blocking those, so able. Might as well get that extra insurance for that second throw.
And something I'd be curious of here is if this point goes in their way, if they truly hit the brakes or if they keep going. And I'd also wonder if we start to see, say, Matt O'Brien who's on the sidelines. We haven't seen that much of Spencer Tate yet. But there's also the rookie on the team, Danchenko, who we were just talking about prior to the stream, age 17, just graduated from high school.
Yeah, I mean, great for the Mavs to kind of be able to develop a player into such a highly skilled team, really develop the sport further as well as their own team for the longevity of it.
Yeah, with having some of the old vets to bring in such a young gun, it's just incredible kind of long-term thinking for the Mavericks.
And didn't Mergler start at a pretty young age as well?
See, I think so too. Yeah, well said. Nigel Wong readies himself on defense. Ball was too far high. See, when I started paying attention to the league, it was just like he was just an established player, and it's like you don't notice that someone was so young.
Yeah, same for me. I came in just before the pandemic, and he was already pretty established. But I've heard he started maybe at like 17 or 18, something like that.
Oh, here we go. Now 8-3.
Wong's showing some frustration there. But it is 8-3 for the Mavs with 4 minutes remaining. You have to start thinking that it is a gap that is a little too tough to close at this point. But, I mean, anything can happen in this sport, which is why we love it.
Yeah, no major roster changes for the Mavs. Zanke and Thompson taking the opening rush. Spencer Tate now actually holding that left wing, so Cam Ranacan sitting.
Taking out Bader. Again, that #1 target anytime he's on the court.
Shot clock counting down against the Mavs. Send it on Farron, who's now right wing. Garcia Silvera. It's already away from the ball, but gave it an extra measure of jump.
Wow,
Good
nice
spot
spot there. Dan Foley taking out Zanke.
You see them switching up with him being on the left side now. Tate now on the left side.
Takes out Garcia as well, Garcia Silvera. So maybe that is a nice spot for him. Maybe they should have put him in that wing position on the left side earlier.
Well, and there's also something to be said for kind of switching up who your main target is, and he's vibing right now.
Yeah, taking out Tom Sang.
And it could also be that the governor's taking off. It's like, okay, do your thing, whatever you want. We need to mix this up.
But Dan Foley has taken out 3 of the Mavs so far. Let's see if we can take out any more here. Oh, no.
Not for now.
Commentator's curse. Nobody takes him out.
Oh, just about to roll off court. Takes
Farron
it.
taking a hit there too.
Farron off. Now 3v3. Hey, and Snow limbs. So player advantage again for future. Nick Hui in center here, #4. Not
Just
the
under
target.
2 minutes remaining in this half, in this whole game. For playoffs, they will not go to a second no block unless it will affect the score. Or affect the outcome of the game, I should say.
2 seconds on the shot clock. They get it out. No limb here. Mike Koo communicating with Hui. Chiem. 1-2. All clear. Two balls apiece for Mavs men. Chiem popping out of the way. Shot clock reset. Burden Mavericks. 1-2 trade situation. Now 2-1. We're in the final minute now. And
Koo looking for that
1v1.
catch.
Oh,
Same with Hui,
hard
not
throw.
making it.
So will we see another set? We're now in the final minute, and both teams, there might be switching up some rosters. I'd wonder if, okay, no, they're going the main route here.
They're going to line it up.
Okay, so yeah, Demchenko is getting a chance to have a set here.
And it looks like Matt O'Brien is also in the lineup here. And I think I saw Liebel taking off his, oh no, there he's still in the retriever.
MVP
Penny?
retriever, yeah. Matty O'Brien, no toss back. Hard throw, Bader for pride. Big celebration on the sidelines by the ball retriever. Bader letting it loose. Might as well go down at the front line here.
Yvonne Schur just jumping around, dancing, loving it. Yeah, I mean, you know you're not going to win this game. You might as well have fun with it in the last seconds of your national championships experience here.
Demchenko yet to get a throw off. Let's see if he unleashes now. Targeted, gets low. And congratulations, Mavericks.
Heading
Moving
into
on.
semifinals. And who will they be playing? The winner of...
We'll get some standings on the graphics here.
Good job.
Well, next up, we do have a different match. We're not going to be continuing
Oh yeah, no.
on to the semis
Your
just
side,
yet.
yes. My side, no. Yeah, I thought he was talking about the two.
It looks like they will be playing New Era. Or...
No,
Winner of.
Oh yeah, winner of...
The guys who they lean.
Oh, the winner of New Era and Northern
okay, I
Touch.
was
But meanwhile, next up, we'll be watching Bloom versus Grove. See you soon.
Easy one to ref too, man. Everybody's really good on